they will know. The Dept College colleagues and learners, we do offer the programs that you guys would like to go to those places, including Cape Town. Do you know that Dept College offer robotics? Do you know what is robotics? Do you know what is an artisan? That we could not take to the stalls because of its technicality, but they are actually placed in other places where we are. I've already explained to the high school teachers to say we accommodate the deafs and the blind students. So DDG, we get out of your way of PPN. We've got 3 interpreters at the college that we have appointed to be able to assist. On top of that, you will see the Multimedia Center. So I want to introduce Dept College to the learners with the technology that we use at the college. And if you want to see that technology as a school, come back, not today, make your own appointment. We'll assist you with transport so that you come back and see the coding and the artisanship that the college does. DDG, this campus is disabling tables and chairs out of the classrooms. All classrooms, they say they want them to become practical rooms. And if you ask how is theory going to be offered, the college is doing online lessons. So to see them fixing the engine today, we've got a surprise for you, that they've grown out of fixing engines, doing maintenance and repairs. They've graduated into the other level. Let me not say it. They say they've got a surprise to you. Thank you very much.
nkarhi wu veka kahlela ka timinete ta ku fika ka 13 kongoma eka awara ya 11 tisela nongonoko wa ku hlawuleka kusuka ekholejini ya Vhembe TVET college ekhampasini ya Makwarela handle ka doroba ra Thohoyandou eka ntirho lowu nga va wu thyiwa vito ra Vhembe Decades of deni ya tindhawu akelana kun'we na tindhawu ta le kule mi ta tsundzuka leswaku tiko ra Afrika-Dzonga ri na kwalomu ka ku tlula laha ku nga na machudeni yo hlaya ya ka ntangha 10 eka siku ra namuntlha lava nga xiave xa ntirho lowu nga kona lowu nga va wu ri karhi wu langutana eka mhaka ya ku letela vadyondzi va ku hambanahambana loko hi languta eka mhaka ya mintirho ya mavoko mi ta tsundzuka mhaka ya mintirho ya mavoko i mhaka leyi va ka yi ri karhi yi rhangisiwa swinene mahlweni laha tikweni ra Afrika-Dzonga hi ta tlhela va yi ri karhi yi tsutsumela leyi aholweni hi ya twa hi laha swi va ka swi ri karhi swi famba kona ku ya mahlweni ta tlhela hi vuya nakambe hi burisana na vaendli lava nga ta va kona eka mixo wa siku ra namuntlha.
To come to the fore again. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Rabuanzo.
Program Director, thank you and good morning. Good morning. Oh, greetings to all of us and good morning. All protocol observed. I was whispering to the Program Director that Mr. Rendani Munjerere will not come. He sent me to convey this message for Vhembe West and Vhembe East. We had initially agreed that he'll come and present it, but he pushed me up out of my chair, hence you see me here. On behalf of the two districts, Vhembe West and Vhembe East, we feel highly honored to have been made part of this very august gathering and very big. The august gathering in the sense that this is the first of its kind that we are attending as both Vhembe East and Vhembe West. We are elated to convey this message on the occasion of celebrating a decade of the Artisan. Maybe one needs to define broadly what we understand by the word artisan. It's a skilled person who creates unique, high-quality products. The South African economy needs such men and women whose attributes are to give attention to detail and precision and have passion for their craft. Indeed, it is cool to be a 21st century artisan, in that artisans are likely to possess a combination of traditional and modern attributes. They are characterized by creativity, the ability to be original and innovative in what they do. We live in a digitalized world which offers an opportunity for artisans to showcase and sell on online platforms. Gone are the days of concealing skills from others. The willingness to work with others, to share knowledge and skills, and to learn from the feedback given is empowering and improves one's productivity. You need to keep abreast of recent developments in your craft through continuous learning and ongoing skills development. As an artisan, you carry the hope of the community in fighting the triple challenges of unemployment, crime, and poverty. Go out there and be creative and innovative and share the skills and uplift our economy. It is cool to be a 21st century artisan. Countless. We applaud Dept College for the sterling work that they are doing in community development. When the CEO was here, she said she will request that we continue with the introductions that she had made. And with, we want to take this opportunity and do what she requested, lest we are not invited again. So we are going to do it so that she invites us again to do the same. And here is just to add on to what she did. She was speaking of Wotovere, and what I'm going to do here, I'll start with Wotovere that I have seen at the briefing. And if I left others, I'll be briefed also. So you don't do it while standing, it's traditional. I'll try and state out the names, but then I'll conclude by doing the ritual that we must do. With us here we have Tobele Bonero Mondo. He is here and we have seen him, we were with him at the briefing. We also have Tobele Bomakuya, and we also saw Bomakuya, the headman, moving together with Botobele Makuya. Tobele Bompapuri, Bogore Bonevane was introduced by the CEO, but in order for me to conclude this correctly and in our tradition, I will move. If you want to join me, you can join me. I've been given Bangobotobere Futi. I've been given Hosi Bungeni, who is the leader of the House of Traditional Leaders. The deputy chairperson of the local House of Traditional Leaders, Kosi Bomulima, I didn't see him, Tobere Bomulima, chairperson of Contralesa, Prince Gulukulu, and the secretary of Contralesa, Hosi B. Ishigamani. Zvino arizvipatakanyere zvote izvizitu ritouluva dhadha lauruma kare iwe chitaka chitsu chine kumbe chembarere chiuru chamadhini hehe mukaura linguruve ulananzi ndaundu.
Thank you very much. Give it up for Comrade Rambiana, District Manager. Thank you, Rambiana. He spoke on behalf of Womjerere, right? As well. Thank you. The principal told me that she, per happenstance, she forgot to mention the following college principals. Let's welcome, when I read your name, honorable principals, please just stand up until all four of you are standing up, then I'll request you to sit down. From Lipalale, we have Bongobeni. Please stand up where you are. College principal, are you there? Okay. From Litaba, we have Womshom. Are you there? All right. From Waterbeck, we have Wodibil. Principal, are you there? Oh, there. Oh, okay. Oh, hands, please. There you go. And from Capricorn, Mama Bulo. There you go, Comrade Mama Bulo. Thank you for honoring this wonderful gathering. We appreciate it. You see, it's dangerous to forget certain people. You forget, because sometimes you do things you think politicians forget, especially vendor politicians. They hardly forget. They will remind you. 2 years you stood here. Waruha papa waka. Where papa waka only police. So we'll never forget. We don't want to offend politicians. We'll never. If you follow politics, you understand what I mean. Thank you. Without wasting time, we shall call upon to the stage the head regional manager, our very own. I can say a lot about him. This hall where we are at, when he came, and the double-story buildings that we have. When he arrived, I remember in that meeting, he said, this is a legacy project, I want to do this. And now, here we are because of Your Highness, Mr. Franz Ramunyadzi. Give it up for Ramunyadzi.
Thank you so much, Program Director. Program Directors, I appreciate the opportunity you have given me to address this very important event that we are having today to celebrate the decade of the Artisan. Allah, la bembe, Allah, Allah. Are you there? Allah, la bembe, Allah, Allah. Thank you so much. I really want to take this opportunity to give my special greetings to the leadership of the traditional houses that are here, in particular the senior traditional leader, Butoved and Papudi. I want to say, I also want to send my greetings to other senior traditional leaders that are already introduced, and really just to appreciate the support that they give to our institutions, and in particular in this area of Dept College. I want to also acknowledge the presence of our main speaker that will be addressing us later on behalf of the Deputy Minister Manamela, who was initially supposed to be here due to other commitments he could not make it to this event, and really appreciate the presence of the Deputy Director General, Mr. Mvalo, representing the Department of Higher Education and Training, and the Deputy Minister in particular. But also appreciate the Chairperson of the Council of Dept College, Dr. Mnoana, who's standing in for the Chairperson. Actually, the Chairperson is not here today, and other council members, and the principal of the college, Metlekane, and I appreciate the work that you continue doing. You have actually changed the face of this college. It's completely a different college from the left in 2015. And before 2015, idea that we need to change the face of the college, and she has done exactly that. So I think she deserves a round of applause. I want to acknowledge the presence of principals of other TVET colleges that are already introduced, officials from different departments, both our Department of Higher Education, Head Office and Regional Offices, and Limpopo Provincial Department of Education here in Bembe District. In particular, acknowledge the role and support that we always receive from Mr. Ravuanzo and Mr. Mzedel. And our guests, in particular yourselves, our students, as our very important guests in this event, I really want to thank the organizers of this event, Ndadebo Babe and your team. You made us proud. Now we can see that we have a national event that is taking place here today. at Bembe. And it is such a very important day today because this day, as we meet here, we're celebrating our institutions, in particular TVET colleges, as institutions of first choice. And in particular, this day is dedicated to a decade that prioritizes artisans as the cohort of those who are putting the skills trajectory, changing the skills revolution in our country. And we know that without them, it will be very difficult to support our economy. And as I talk of the economy, I want to in particular just reflect on the key economic drivers in Limpopo in particular, that of mining, agriculture, tourism, and other services. This is very important because as we develop the different qualification program mix, or program qualification mix, the different types of programs and the qualifications that we offer in the training as artisans are those that will make a meaningful contribution in our economy, and in particular both the local economy and the provincial economy. I want to say, Didi Jimvalo, what we're doing in Limpopo, we have actually expanded the access in our municipalities, especially making sure that for every district municipality in the province, we have a TVET college. So we're very proud to make sure.
Iverkari ya ise mahlweni na mimbhurisano tanihilani nga tshembisa ya kona eku sunguleni leswaku hi ta va hi ri na vaendli hina kwale ka nongonoko wa ku hlawuleka kusuka eVembe TVET College emakwarela campus handlenyana ka doroba ra Thohoyandou, laha hi nga kona hi tshame na murhangeri wa college kumbe principal. Va ta va ri karhi va titivisa na ku va ri karhi va hi hlamusela xikongomelonkulu xa siku na ntirho lowu nga kona eka campus leyi ya makwarela ku nga Vembe TVET College. Rixile na ku mamukela eka nongonoko wa eka JSRFM.
Rixile and avuxeni vayingiseri.
Aye, mi ngo ti tivisa na mina ni tsundzuka loko mi fika mina n'we a hi tivananga.
Okay, vito ra mina hi mina Manani Basani Nhlekani. Mo ni apologize for the voice. A ni nkarhi wa xirhami ma famba jikanyana. Mina ni Manani Basani Nhlekani, the principal wa college ya Vembe leyi hi tivaka yi nga na ti-campus ta 7 around the Vembe district. Namuntlha xikongomelo xa ku va hi ri kona laha college yi hosta swin'wana va nge i National Decade of Artisan, leswi ku nga program ya Department of Higher Education Training swi langutaneke na vocational education. So namuntlha hi ta kombisa na ku nyanyula vadyondzi va le ka tidyondzo ta le hansi ti nga ti senior na ti-secondary school na ti-high school, hi va komba ku humelela ka vanhu lava va 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 dyondzele ti-skills program na ti-vocational program ta le Vembe TVET College. So a hi vanhu vo tala ku tata ku vulavula, hi lava ku tata ku kombisa mintirho, ene namuntlha leswi swi kombisaka mintirho ya masiku lama leswaku ya kumeka na kwala. Namuntlha leswiya swo hi vulavula ka radio hi vulavula hi ti-robotics and whatever, ku na ti-robots leti nga tata hi vitana na vanghana va hina va Festo va Unisa va ta komba ti-robot tin'wana leti vana va tsakela ku ti tiva. Hi ta komba swilo swa ti-welding, hi komba swilo swa ti-beauty therapy, ti-traditional spa, ti-hair care, but hi ta va hi kha hi languta ngopfu aka ti-technical subject ta ti-automotive. Ku na xinyanyulo namuntlha lexi vana va nga xi endla, vana va college leyi va nga hi hlamarisa vana va vanhwanyani va ake movha lowu kotaka ku famba. Hi ta va hi wu unveila namuntlha hikuva i vana lava va nga tiyimisela ku va ti-artisan. Va ri hina a ha lunghisi movha, hi aka movha from the scratch, so ku lunghisa swi nge va tsandzi. Inkomu.
Loko hi nge se za hi va ri karhi hi fika emakumu, a hi langutene ka ku na vadyondzi van'wanyana. Loko hi languta ka mhaka ya ti-college i ndhawu leyi vanhu va kumaka ntokoto lowu va endlaka hi mavoko ya vona. Xana hi wihi nhlohlotelo lowu mu yisaka ngopfu loko hi languteka vana lava nge ka tidyondzo ta le hansi ematikoxikaya? Hi nga languteka ma-grade 12 ntsena, hi langutana lavan'wana hi ku angarhela.
Okay, tidyondzo ta le college a ti teki ntsena ma-grade 12, that's why hi langutaka vana hinkwavo. Number 2, tidyondzo ta le college a hi tidyondzo ta mavoko, tidyondzo ta technical. Mo hi swi vekela tano ku tidyondzo ta technical. bana lava humaka lava huma va ri na ti-diploma, so there's an academic part, there's a practical part that is actually in there. So va huma va ri na ntokoto lowu hi vitanaka theory knowledge, va tlhela va huma va ri na the practical knowledge ya ku va va kota ku endla swilo. Namuntlha hi lo pfuna ntsena ku displaya ku vana va hlaya va tlhela va displaya what they are actually supposed to do. So loko hi languta ka vana va la kaya lana vana va le handle, hi teke vana from hinkwako because hi lava ku fambisa mahungu aka vana ku va swi tiva hinkwavo, whether u le ka grade 12 or u le ka grade 12, whether u tshama kwini or u tshami kwini, vana hinkwavo a va vuyeriwi hi tidyondzo ta le technical college, and let me say vocational and technical college.
Loko hi ri karhi hi fika emakumu ni ta tshama ni kha ni ku hi fika emakumu hi nga heti, mara a hi veni hi ri karhi hi languta timbuva leti mi ti khomisaka vadyondzi loko hi languta eka tlhelo ra dyondzo.
Timbuva leti hi ti khomisaka vadyondzi moni leswi swa ni nga vula ni ku va huma va ri na tidiploma na ti-certificate, mara a na ha tsakeli ku vulavula ngopfu hi timbuva na ku tsakisa ngopfu hi mbuyelo eka vona. Sweswi ni vulavulaka hi na vana va 19 na vana va 8 lava va nga China va yaku ku endleni ka swin'wana va ngetela tidyondzo ta vona. Hi na vana lava nga vuya last week va vuye na leswi hi swi vitanaka degree in mechatronics, ne? Va specialize hi automation and robotics. Vana va kwala kaya Avembe district va vuye na ti-degree va ha ku lenda last week. During the district address Soda va introduce a ku vuye 1 sweswi ku vuye 6 swin'wana va fambisa na ti-tools to sungula ku endla mabindzu. Inkomu.
Khensile swinene ku va na n'wina eka nongonoko wa hina wa ku hlawuleka. Inkomo valavo i principal lava va ri karhi va hi hlamusela eka ntirho lowu nga kona eka siku ra namuntlha lowu mi ta tsundzuka ku na kolomu ka 1,200 wa machudeni lawa nga kona laha eka holo laha ku nga na swiyenge swa ku hambana lava nga ta va ri karhi va burisana na vona na ku va ri karhi va va kombisa eka tidyondzo leti fambelanaka ngopfu na mhaka ya mintirho ya mavoko. A hi tlheleleni eholweni hi ya twa leswi swi fambisaka kwini ku ya mahlweni.
Well, matatala na.
Tu l'as information, la massa. Tu l'as information, Laget, Kichi Kichi, Kichima, Zipram Konto, Alliance, Onke Laban, Ebaget, Seltatile, Elaget, Shoot to kill,
Makasam Janna, if we get the Rina, 072 072
Wanakajani kutovya mato. Marapagi yao isteng kupero neno kutukunyane ukata. Ubera ngani kapina. Marapagi ya. Marapagi ya. Marapagi ya.
Monari. Get to a Dikumura Khanyani. Kiramarumo. Zero seven two.
Give it up for the Panzulas. Hey, ma Panzula. Ma Panzula. I know it reminds most of the old people here of those years when they were still Panzulas. 1988 Town Talk Panzula dance. It's just that we don't have time. We would be giving you the opportunity to dance Mapanzula Akare, Mapanzula Akare. So let's put this podium in shape. Thank you. While they are doing that, we are going to call two people, two students, is Brenda Magia and Terimadia. They have testimonies. If in your program is written testimonials, it is a typo. A typo is when you are typing and make a mistake. So it's testimonies. They have testimonies. They have wumboni, vanabutans, vakonyakotanzier. So we're giving you, both of you will spend less than 10 minutes because we have strict very, listen to me, we have very strict, not very strict. We, people who studied Afrikaans, are the only ones who are allowed to say very, because we studied Afrikaans. And you can say world if you studied Afrikaans, it's world. But in this time and age, it's worlds. Worlds. So while I was still waiting for the pulpit to be in order, let's call these two students, let's welcome them with a hand of appreciation. We ain't gonna get a song. They'll be coming to the fore. Brenda Magia and Terima Dia, where are you? Oh, are you here? Are you coming? Okay, let me speak in African English. Are you coming? Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Oh, do we need Makadzi's song, My Yellow Bone? Which song should we play for you? Where's your sister in? Where's your sister in law? And brother-in-law? You don't know. Give it up for her, please. You can. Oh, she's alone. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. The stage is all yours. All right.
Dumelang, Dimacheroni, Abusheni. Oh, okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and the house at large. Well, I think I've tried to accommodate everyone. Ms. Tlekani, please allow me to say this. I think I can see the intimidation with these people that are sitting here today. By merely looking at these students, I think they can see that the lioness and the lion in them is roaring. It's actually hungry to take this industry to new heights. But then, all in all, we are grateful and thankful of Dept College, because there is no us without Dept College. We cannot talk about artisans. We cannot talk about upcoming artisans without mentioning Dept College. So we are grateful. Standing before you is Teresia Madia, an artisan by profession, an installation electrician. I'm also appointed as an electrical contractor by the Department of Labor. I'm also the director of KJ Madia Electrical. I'm actually a product of Dept College. I remember vividly, Ms. Tlekani once said, I'm a beneficiary of this college, not because of other things, but because of my hardworking spirit. So thank you, Ms. Tlekani. And I would also like to thank our campus manager, Buketsia, and Mrs. Mugwena, and my lecturers, Voratogwa, Vomaluleke, Vorubengo, the list goes on. So I'm thankful of that. So I think you can actually see that Dept College actually produces successful students. Well, due to high employment rate that was affecting us, more especially the youth. So I then decided to open my own company because I wanted to encourage women like me that we can do it. We can actually be our own bosses. We can stand out. We can be unique. We can run our own successful companies irregardless of our gender. And another thing, I can say I'm in a male-dominating career field. So I wanted to prove to these men that I can do it. I have the capabilities of making it in this industry. So I just wanna encourage these students, these learners, that if you wanna embark on this journey of being artisan, you can actually go for it. You should actually go for it because there are opportunities out there. Artisans are high in demand because of their creativity. So you should go for it, but only if you are focused. So in anything that you do not let anything to deviate your focus from your goal. You should know what you want. So with the skills and knowledge that you will acquire while doing your training, you can also open your own companies. You can also run your own companies because I believe that as a person, everyone has got his or her own star that holds your destiny. And when it is time for you to shine, that star will twinkle within your heart. It will sparkle before your eyes. And then you will know that now it is time for me to shine. So I just want to say, guys, go out there and shine. Go out there and make it known that you exist. So I was able to open my own company through the knowledge and the skills that I acquired while doing my end courses here in Dept College, and while I was being trained to be an artisan, and while I was doing my wireman's license. So that on its own helped me, it actually equipped me to open my own company because I couldn't wait for any other company to come and employ me. Because if you can look, private companies, municipals, they're looking for, let me say, 3, 4, 5 years of experience. So I was like, where am I going to get that experience if they don't want to employ me? So guys, I just want to say to all the learners, to all the students who want to become artisans, go out there and shine. If I was able to do it, you can also do it. As we speak, recently I was a subcontractor in building a new school. And with the support of Dept College, of course, I have students from this college. And the most exciting part is that they come with their stipend. So what a bargain, actually. So guys, go out there and shine. So go out there and shine. There is actually no Teresia Madia without this college. The support has been, wow, has been top notch. So I really appreciate Miss Lekani, Nakenza, I don't really know even, but Nakenza and Ndikolibwa College Yothe as a whole. So let me not waste more of your time. I hope I didn't go beyond the time that you have allocated. So, Ndikolibuwa.
Give it up for my dear Teresia. Wow, she spoke so well. If we had time, we would have loved for you to continue speaking until further notice. That was so sweet of you. Wonderful. Teresia, consider yourself having a job of... We have serious people here. Please, take their numbers immediately when we leave here. They will give you a job. Teresia, thank you. We have the area commissioner for Toyando. Management area, that is Mr. T.R. Kutama. Where are you? Correctional Services. Please give it up for her, Kutama. Correctional Services. If by mistake you find yourself having a need to be corrected, she will be in charge. Correctional Services, but I know you won't be going there anytime soon. All right. Without wasting your time, Teresia, bo what is Edwin? Or you Edwin and Oshumana? He said you forgot to mention him because he was your lecturer as well. Not lecturer. Without wasting any time, because by 12:30 we'll be dispersing here, going to different places as per what we shall tell you as program directors. We don't want to waste your time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to call upon Mr. Sheglane Afane, the regional manager of Merisita. Merisita is a source of money for us. We love you, Merisita. Let's get a message from. Give it up for him, please. We love you so much.
Thank you very much, Program Director, and thank you very much for letting the Artisan speak before I come. I'm just giving a testimony of what the Artisan electrician was said before, because it was like she's reading what we were saying in the briefing session. One of our colleagues just said there is no plumber which is poor. So I'm just leaving it to you colleagues to say why did my colleague say that. But in addition, I could simply say in this time, women are doing it. I can testify that we've got women who are doing very well as mechanics. We've got women who are doing very well as welders. So you also read the mind of also my colleague who said, apart from being absorbed in the real work, open your own companies. That's the way to go. Thank you very much, program directors, to all of us gathered here today at Vemba TVET College. Ndimancheloni, Abusheni. Yeah, I heard you when somebody saying Abusheni, you all come up. Abusheni. Thank you very much. All protocols observed. To the DDG for Skills Development and Branch, Mahosi Avenda, the Royal Kings, and the headsmen, distinguished guests, teachers, principals, and stakeholders, and also our learners. Colleagues, before I could get into my speech, DDG, our CEO, has sent his apology. He would have liked to be with us here, but due to other commitments, he's held up. But nevertheless, we should soldier on. Colleagues, it gives us a great pleasure as Mesita to be part of this 10th year, which is the last leg of the decade of artisans. In a range of national strategies, the need for artisans has been elevated and identified as a priority area for skills development. The Mesita continues to support today's global economy. Skills and knowledge are the driving force of economic growth and social development for any country. Countries with higher and better levels of skills adjust more effectively to challenges and opportunities of the world of work. With the theme, it is cool to be the 21st century artisans, the Mesita would like to encourage the future generation that we will continue to partner with TVET colleges like Vembe in guidance and ensuring that all individuals, regardless of their background or circumstances, have access to equality education, training, and opportunities for advancement. In closing, I would like to express my gratitude to all of you for your unwavering commitment to the skills development and economic transformation. Together, we have an opportunity to shape a brighter future for generations to come in our country. I thank you.
Aye bananga aye. Aye bananga aye. Nikona. Nisitwile. Okay. That's the end of the story, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. You know, when we see him, we know we have to secure the bag. He's loaded. I don't want to lie. He's loaded, loaded. He's having everything. In terms of money, we don't talk of millions and rands and thousands. We talk of billions. He's loaded, but that money is waiting for you. Hallelujah. Ladies and gentlemen, in the meantime, I would like to call, I don't know whether maybe I will pronounce it well, Mr. Joey Bupape, to come and do and render the introduction of Deputy Director General. Can we get the DJ? Can we get something while he's ascending the stage? Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Program Director. It's very much difficult to introduce your boss or your supervisor because you must do it well. If you don't do it well, that might be a career limiting. But before I do that, I'm very much inspired by the lady that was here. I hope that the colleagues from different schools, were listening very attentively. Because if she can do it, you can also do it. We need a lot of women artisans because this space is perceived to be men's world. And she has now proven that it is not. We don't want you to go to a university and get whatever qualification, come back and sit at home. We want you to become an artisan. But when you don't get any employment somewhere, you can be your own boss, like Teresia. That is very much encouraging. But my job is to introduce Mr. Mvalo. Mr. Mvalo is the Deputy Director General, Skills Development Branch of the Department of Higher Education and Training since August 2015. Before joining the Department of Higher Education and Training, he was an Executive Director, Corporate Services in the Cape Winelands District Municipality. In August 2012, He joined the Department of Higher Education and Training as the Chief Director, Work Integrated Learning, Partnerships and Innovations. He has acquired various qualifications in various fields, including BA in Social Work at the University of the Western Cape, Masters in Public Administration at the University of the Western Cape, a postgraduate diploma in Employment Law at the University of the Cape Town, and an LLB and Master of Laws at the University of South Africa. He's also acquired a skills program. He will tell you more about that when he comes here. Colleagues, please help me to welcome Mr. Mvalo at the stage.
Well, I think the acting chief director has made it difficult for me to speak because all the qualifications he was referring to are from universities. And he decided to say he's going to leave the rest with me. And then it's a lot of them, so I won't really bore you by going to all of them. And now, maybe when we have time, I'll share with you those qualifications. Program directors, Mpapuli Royal Council, Chief Mpapuli, and other traditional leaders present. We must also note Contralesa amongst others, the House of Traditional Leaders. Chairperson of Dept College Council in absentia, but represented by Dr. Mnwana. Principal of Dept College, Ms. Legane, she was just here as well. I was so impressed when she was sharing the profile of this wonderful institution. And she was saying, amongst others, that almost all desks here are no longer desks because we really need workshops. Theory, you will do it online, at home, or somewhere. A thumbs up, principal. Management of the college, I must also note that the SRC president was here with the choir. I should think you might have not noticed him. So I'm also greeting the president of the SRC. Our regional manager, Mr. Ramonyatse, whom I also take him as a very close colleague of mine. I've worked with him for many years. Even prior he became a regional manager. All principals present from our colleges in Limpopo, we really appreciate principals that you are part of this grand occasion. And I know as well that we have officials from various colleges in the province. The acting chief director, Artisan Development, has just left the stage, Mr. Bopape. Well-skilled South Africa director, I saw him also is part of this occasion. Colleagues as well, I was made aware of our community education and training colleges which are present, senior management and officials from the Department of Higher Education and Training, and also our esteemed colleagues from Vembe East and West District Department of Education, I know Mr. Ravwanzo was also with us. I must also make mention that we do have the office of the Deputy Minister. As you know, that this occasion is normally graced by the Deputy Minister. We do have advisor, Ms. Mohlale. We do have MLO, Mr. Mampejo. Mr. Apane represented the acting CEO of Mesita. I know the principal also spoken very fondly about Mesita. Colleagues from various spheres of government, entities and institutions, organized business and labor. I know if I would omit to make mention of organized business and labor, when I go to NEDLEC for our consultation and negotiations on policies, colleagues will make it hard for me. So I must always recognize them, especially in occasions of this nature. PADSC and well-skilled South Africa representatives were also in our midst. Distinguished guests, members of the media as well as internal media. Lastly, our VIPs, learners and educators who have made this occasion to be a successful occasion. I must say, I greet you all. It is our honor and privilege to welcome you to the Decade of Artisan Advocacy Program, which marks the decade since we launched the Artisan Program in 2014. This year we call it a final chapter. And I really hope that when we conclude the final chapter, there is going to be a new book with many chapters. As I've mentioned, this program was launched in 2014. Upon realization that as a country we need more artisans. And I'm quite very happy that what brings us today is about artisans, so that we can advance our socio-economic development as the country. Well, I'm going to tell you some good news as well, that we have noticed with the Quota Labor Force Survey released by the Statistician General on the 14th May 2024, that the majority of those who are employed or were employed when the Statistician General was releasing the Quota Labor Force Survey are within artisanal trades. It's not a fiction, it's a fact. It's not presented by us, presented by an independent person, a Statistician General. These occupations is in the area of plant and machine operators at 245,000. So it's a good story to tell that if you are an artisan, if you cannot employ yourself and employ others, you are likely then therefore to be employed. Interestingly so, the Statistician General made mention that those in other occupations, technicians, which is your more senior management or occupational levels, was 149,000. Those were employed by the first quarter of 2024. And you could see that artisans are leading also in statistics in our country. I must also tell you this story, that now we have learned, and it has been proven as scientific with empirical evidence, that those who are educated, they do get better opportunities in terms of employment compared to those who are not educated. As was seated here, there is 8.2 million people who are unemployed in our country right now. We're using a narrow definition of unemployment, 8.2 million. It's a narrow definition of unemployment. If we're using a challenging language, the program director is going to assist us. He has been doing quite in English that is well understood by all of us. So out of the 8.2 million, 11.8% of the unemployed, you listen on these figures, 11.8 million of the unemployed are graduates, 11.8%, sorry, of 8.2 million. 22.5% are people with other tertiary qualifications. That will be including TVETs in our space. 34.5%, you see the numbers are getting up. 34.5% are 12. You see, your graduates, the numbers are a bit less, and then we see the numbers are getting up. Those with no grade 12, unemployment is at 39.1%. We said there is 8.2 million people who are unemployed. And then now we know that if you have gone to school, you are likely to have more opportunities compared to someone with no grade 12 or someone with no grade 12. Vembe district, with its own population of more than 1.6 million, will greatly benefit in our drive to promote artisan development. And interestingly so is to note, amongst others, that those with no schooling over the age of 20 decreased from 17.7% to 15.8% if you compare the census of 2011 and 2022. So these are also good news for us, because we would wish almost everyone to have some form of schooling. We also noted that those with higher education qualifications, whether you go to universities, you're going to TVET colleges, the number is increased from 9.7% to 10.6%. I know the national average is somewhere 12%. It means then, therefore, as Vembe, we're getting closer to that national average. So we need to appreciate this. It tells then, therefore, that government has been investing in education, and obviously we need to invest more. Artisans remain critical in driving our economy. I know it's my esteemed regional manager made mention of very important sectors of the economy within Vembe and Limpopo. That you'll see artisans in mining, in manufacturing, construction, utilities. Utilities is where you have energy, your ESCOM, and many others. I should think also my ACD ventured into this area, that artisans, they turn raw materials into finished products, ensuring that our infrastructure is safe and functional, and our industries remain competitive on the global stage. Almost everything we see here, it has a touch of an artisan. And I can confess that it has not a touch of my own qualifications that were shared by ACT here. No, I was speaking about social work, I was speaking about law, I was speaking about public administration. I was just trying to look around what could have been my contribution here. No. But then I can see and feel the contribution of an artisan. Well, if I was using my law degree, I would have contributed in terms of regulations, in terms of policies, and so on. You will be aware that since 2014, we hosted 19 decades of artisan events, meaning with the events of this nature, since 2014, in 19 TVET colleges. So by this event, it means then therefore Vembe is going to be counted in. And I'm also worried because it might be the last one to have been held, because we are told it's a final chapter, but we still have to have a conversation with colleagues as to whether what will be next. But seemingly, Vembe is closing the chapter of the decade of artisan. It's no wonder then, therefore, that we are having also the royal family with us, as if they were told in advance to say, last event, before we come up with some innovation or creativity. But then I was told earlier on during the briefing that the royal family, the royal household, they are always with us. And it's something that we need to appreciate and to get excited of. Today we are at Vembe TVET College in Vembe District. We want on behalf of the Deputy Minister, the Ministry and the Department to express our immense and deepest appreciation to Vembe TVET College for hosting us and the Try a Skill Career Expo. Well, I must also make mention of my other esteemed DDG Zungu, who could not be with us. I was in conversation with him yesterday. He was saying he would have wished to have been here, but then it's because he has been assigned elsewhere. Something exciting, because the principal was saying earlier on that almost everything in Vembe TVET College is insourced. It's not outsourced. You know, that speaks to, amongst others, beneficiation. If we are insourcing and we're building our own internal capacity so that we can produce goods and services we so require. Well, those who are in the area of economics will tell you that we always have a challenge to strike an equilibrium between the supply and demand. Demand is always overstripping, as it were, the supply. So it means then, therefore, if the college is venturing into producing, manufacturing goods and services, then we'll be able to tackle the issue of demand versus the supply. We're meeting as well today against the background of July month, which is a very important month in South Africa and globally. Well, in fact, if we go back, the United Nations in 2008 declared that 18 July will be an international day across the world. I should think it's the only president where he is having a day declared internationally upon his name, is Nelson Mandela. No other president. They've come, they've gone, but then not to. President Cyril Matamela Ramaphosa, on the occasion of the opening of the parliament on 18 July 2024, made the point, quote unquote, we need to ensure that we produce the skills that our economy needs. We will expand vocational and technical training in schools and post-school institutions and take a demand-led approach to skills development, exactly the language we are using, of artisans. We're speaking to what the president has just raised a week ago. Colleagues have already made mention that our target is 30,000 artisans we must produce by 2030. I did not tell you that currently we are seated somewhere 20,000, just above 20,000. You see, 2030 we must be producing 30,000. 2024 we are seated at 20,000, just above. It might be 20,062. So it means then, therefore, we are quite very close. Obviously, before COVID-19 global health pandemic decimated and visited our shores, we were producing 24,000. 2019, we're producing 24,000 artisans. Then the following year, it went down to 15,107. The subsequent year, it went to just above 19,000. But then it seems we are getting there now. And if you join us, we will be able to break this stranglehold of us not getting much closer to 2030. They have not told you as well, as I'm about to close, that South Africa is participating in a world skills competition with 88 countries in the world. South Africa, a country in the south of Africa, is part of 88 countries in the world. Here in Limpopo, we will be having 2 learners who will be going to France from Limpopo. 2, they are going to France. Now, it means you must take the challenge, because the next one is going to be China. Okay, I must put it nicely. In each and every 2 years, we go to the world to compete in various skills, provided you venture into artisanal skills. Unfortunately, with what I've done, I cannot compete with a BA in social work, cannot be invited to compete with other countries. With the law I've done, I cannot be invited to compete with other countries. With the public administration I've done, I cannot be invited to go and compete with other countries. But then if you are in occupational programs linked to artisans, you will see the world. Everything of you is paid. You pay no cent. We were just in Dept, where we were hosting our national competition. We brought together all provinces. They were competing in Dept. So we'll start with the national, and then if you are the best, then you'll go international. 2022, we were also in Namibia. We were competing in Namibia in 2022. And we came back with medals. I can recall we had 5 golds amongst others. We have also some bronze that we got there. In fact, in Namibia, South Africa became #1 country in Africa. But internationally, the competition can be tighter. You know, to get a medal, you must be just above 700 points. We were just somewhere 600 something, you know. And then with all these brains I see here, we'll bring more medals when we go to international competition. Well, I must just also encourage you to have interest in 13 priority traits which have been identified by the country. It's a lot of them. As you'll go through, you'll see some of them. Whether it's millwright, it's a boiler maker, it's a plumber, it's a mechanic, it's a welder, rigger, and so on. Because we have identified 13 priority traits in South Africa, and we have identified some of the colleges to be centers of specialization. So we're inviting you. Program Director, every year we strive to ensure that the career development awareness reach the most remote areas in our country to share information with learners regarding various opportunities. Exactly what you are doing today. We encourage you to keep on going, even the going gets tough. Learning is a lifelong enriching journey. From cradle to grave, we learn right through. In fact, even before cradle, we're told that we learn. You are the authors of our future and the beacon of hope for a better South Africa, Africa, and the world. Remember, as we have said, anything that you can see, touch, feel, taste, whether I'll be having some catering later, I was promised by the principal. So also that, you know, when you're tasting, is having a touch of an artisan. Or here is made and maintained by an artisan. Your future is in your hands. Make it work. Hashtag, it's cool to be a 21st century artisan. I thank you.
Power has spoken. Power has spoken. Give it up for him, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that's wonderful. We know that if we can ask for anything as a college, we are bound to get it. Power is in our midst. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Give it up for him again. Are you kuluming? Do we have people who kulumai? Kulumi Zulu? Hi. Ungubani wena? All right. I remember I once worked in Cape Town. The only word Xhosa word that I came back knowing was jonga. Jonga apha buti. It was the only word. But with isiZulu, I'm trying. All right. Without wasting any time, I want to appreciate every speaker that has already spoken. You spoke well and like you were on time. We want to call people who are traveling with a Wotobere. We don't have power. We don't have that authority. We don't have it. We don't have the authority to call Wotobere to the stage. We need Magota. We need Zindumi. We need Wamakazi. Those people who are relevant. So let's welcome people to the stage. Those who are traveling with Wotobere to come and do what they know. I am Netononda. I'm from the royal family, but I cannot point out my land now. my land is in the township, so I don't have power to. I don't know how you're going to do it. Mifururu! Hua! Hua, hua!
Shivekeka timinete leti endlaka nkaye hi sukile ka awara ya 12 ka xivulavuri lexi xa kumaka i va i ri karhi hi languteka ntirho lowu nga kona ekholejini ya Dept college leyi nga ka khampasi ya Makwarela laha ku nga na ntirho wa ku va ku leteriwa vadyondzi ngopfu loko hi languteka vadyondzi lava nga kona eka holo eka siku ra namuntlha vadyondzi va ka ntanga 10 lava fikaka eka nhlayo ya 1,200 mi ta tsundzuka college leyi nga eka yona wele ka 50 wa tikholeji leti ti nga kona laha tikweni leti va ka ti ri karhi ti letela machudeni ngopfu loko hi languteka tidyondzo leti fambelanaka na mintirho ya mavoko ka nkarhi lowu nga hundza hi ve ri karhi hi burisana na murhangeri wa campus leyi nga eka yona ku nga Mani Hlekani Basani lava nga kombisa leswaku ku na yan'wana ya machudeni lawa ya nga va na nkateko ku va va ya entsungeni wa malwandle ku va va ya leteriwa leswi hi ku ya hi swiviko hi leswi swi va ka swi tlhela swi kombisa leswaku tikholeji hi leti ti va ka ti ri na nkoka swinene loko swi teka ku hoxa xandla hi ndlela ya kahle eka tlhelo ra ku endla mintirho ya mavoko hi ve hi ri karhi hi kuma na xivulavuri lexi xi nga va kona eka nkarhi lowu nga hundza la nga kombisa leswaku eka malembe yan'wana na yan'wana yambirhi ku na machudeni lawa ya kotaka ku va ya phikizana na matiko yan'wana loko hi languta eka mhaka ya mintirho ya mavoko na ku kombisa leswaku hi nkarhi lowu a ku ri na machudeni lawa a ya ri etikweni leriya ra Namibia hi lava nga va kota ku va tlhomiwa tinsiva hikuva tiko ra Afrika-Dzonga ri vile ka xiyimo xa ku sungula loko hi languta eka matiko ya Afrika na ku vula leswaku lembe rin'wana va kota ku va ri karhi kumbe eka lembe rin'wana na rin'wana lava kotaka ku va ri karhi va avela machudeni ya ku hambanahambana ngopfu loko hi languta eka nkoka wa mhaka ya dyondzo ya leyi fambelanaka na mintirho ya mavoko leswi va kombisaka leswaku swona swi nga va swi hoxa xandla eka ku machudeni ya ka ntanga 10 na vona va ri xiphemu eka ntirho lowu nga kona eholweni ya machudeni ya Dept college Makwarela campus eka siku ra namuntlha hi ta va ri karhi hi burisana na swiyenge swa ku hambanahambana leswi va ka swi ri karhi swi khumbeka na ku tshemba leswaku na mudyondzi hi ta va na hina loyi nga ta va hi ri karhi hi languta eka ku va hi languta leswi a nga ta va a swi dyondzile loko hi languta eka nletelo lowu nga kona le eholweni laha ku nga na man'wana va machudeni lava nga kala va machudeni kwala eka campus ya le lava van'wani va vona va kumekaka leswaku vana mabindzu ya vona lawa ya fambelanaka na mhaka ya mintirho ya mavoko hi landzeni va thovera eholweni.
Principal Mrs. Basan Hlekani.
Iwa wapfuka mulambo wa Luvunga nga mutano wa Ngwena.
Dr. Ramunyatse.
Chulu cha madini.
Mr. Mamabulo.
Chizwa cha Tsikitsi.
Vembe West. Vembe West District Director, Mr. Rabuanzo,
Mutomben,
distinguished guests,
Kakamel.
teachers and learners, I greet you all.
Chaufuka mifululu.
It is with great pride and honor that I stand before you today to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our artisan community over the past decade.
Mboro.
For years, our skilled craftsmen and women have been the backbone of our local economy.
Iwe mukombo vumkwabulungu onolunjezwangana njele asina njele achipaladzi.
Preserving the rich cultural heritage of our region through their exceptional work.
Iwe wachilima mndondoni.
I am truly humbled to witness the unwavering dedication and resilience of our artisans
Chaufuka na chawazi.
who have weathered the challenges of a rapidly changing world
Tovera ngalalame.
and emerged stronger than ever.
Mune wash.
Their ability to adapt, innovate, and continue to produce goods of the highest quality is a true testament to their talent and passion.
Kakamel.
Today we gather not to only commemorate this milestone,
Ugewegewe tumbuni ya kolomo.
but to also reaffirm our commitment to supporting and empowering our artisans.
Temeza luvalo mune wanga.
The role they play in driving economic development, creating employment opportunities, community pride.
Ono wangisa mune washu umudisekare na balanda wao rido musota out.
I am particularly grateful for the presence of the Honorable DDG, Mr. Mvala,
Kakamel.
whose support and guidance have been instrumental in elevating this institution
Chibabala chasha.
and providing them with the resources they need to succeed.
Iwe wachilala cha malokotani.
Together, we must continue to invest in the education and training of our youth,
Chano wadzinolima dawa.
ensuring that the next generation of artisans are equipped with the skills and knowledge to carry on this legacy.
Ruvidi luchizwala mbewu.
By nurturing their talents and providing them with the necessary tools, we can ensure that the rich tradition of our craftsmen
Vulu di foromane.
continues to thrive for years to come.
Mune wanga gwede lo ambara gebisi ngantani andelero.
As we look to the future,
Mbilalu.
let us pledge our unwavering support to our artisan community.
Tindi riamiza ribalelwa nga shambo mune wanga.
Let us work hand in hand to create an environment where their talents can flourish,
Damba chekwalina segere.
where their voices are heard,
Mune wash.
contributions are celebrated.
Iwe mudulu wa makwarela pesa la ngwenda.
In conclusion, I want to congratulate my CEO,
Mune wash.
my principal, Ms. Basani Hlekani,
Iwe uno WhatsApp anga cell phone usina data.
Mrs. Basani Hlekani, by describing her.
Kakamel.
She is a transformative leader,
Ndawo ndiandula.
a visionary leader,
Chaufuka na chawadzi.
formidable change maker,
Mune wash.
a towering presence,
Kakamel.
trailblazing administrator.
Mifululu.
The powerhouse principal,
Ndawo ndiandula.
catalytic force of change,
Kakamel.
institutional titan,
Chaufuka na chawadzi.
transformative juggernaut,
mune washu,
a commanding educational pioneer,
thovela ngalalame,
unstoppable agent of progress.
kakamela.
These phrases capture the impactful and influential nature of the principal's work in transforming the institution under her leadership.
Chivabala chashangu,
They convey a sense of a commanding presence,
lutiti lubebatatanana,
ambitious vision,
mune washu,
significant change.
golenga zawe,
The presence of many royalties at this event
ndi nyanga ubangisa kashango lawo,
is a testament to her hard work and dedication.
mune washu,
They are here as a pillar of strength.
chizwa chatsikitsi.
Thank you.
Hallelujah! Ndayandu, kakamela, chaufuka na chawazi, madamu ndi anemeneme, ndau ndi andu. Mbiro.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Aripumule, onoko rasa do musota out. Hey, I like that. Hey, I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, in the meantime, I would like to give you the marching order now while I will be calling Mr. Mfariseni Ligaba to do the vote of thanks for us. That is the president of Dept Vet College. Can you please ascend the stage? While he's ascending the stage, after they are done with whatever they are going to do here, we can remain seated and then we allow our dignitaries to go out, and then while they are doing that, we will be just clapping hands while they are moving out. So let's hear from the president.
Halala Dept Vet, halala. Halala Dept, halala. Are you guys happy? Arrive mberi rataka ufela ndia ritsamaya liona eve mberi rataka ufela aritsamaya liona molo molo we molo molo molo. Greetings to the house at large. Standing before you, it's Ligaba Mfariseni, the president of Dept Vet College. With me here, I have got my secretary by the name of Sadiq Rabelani. You might be surprised maybe to why only me and him here are wearing these nice suits. So others are wearing work suits. So it's just versa versa. They are always wearing work suits. I mean, the formal things. So today it's our day. We are wearing formal, they are wearing the work suits. Yeah, I'm sure that's clear. So, firstly, let me greet the house at large. I would like to thank the program director for giving me this time. And I would like to acknowledge the presence of Botowela Dichkurinda, the district director, DHET, MRCTA, DDG, college council, college principal from different municipalities, also the secondary schools which we have today. So what I can say is we feel very much honored to be hosting this event and grateful that it has been honored in numbers. Seeing you all here today, it really means a lot to us as Dept Vet College to say, indeed you have taken our invitation into consideration, hence you are here today looking so beautiful. To all the secondary learners we are having today, Not so long, the applications will be opened. So you have to make sure, you have to make it a point that you're going to apply and be studying with us next year, those who are doing grade 12, because we do offer NATED courses, business studies, engineering, and also NCV programs. So here in Dept TVET College, we are geared for excellence where we value leadership, teamwork, respect, and accountability. Hence, today we are showing our Wotowela that indeed he is well respected and is growing the fruits which one day they're gonna, the trees which one day are going to give him nice fruits. So from the speaker, it was said that 8.2 million unemployment rate, which we have here in South Africa, 11.8 are graduate, 22.5% are the tertiary qualifications, 34.5% is grade 12, 39.1% is unemployed with no metric. So to me, I was like, what does that tell us as students? It means we have to stand up, we have to rise and make sure that everything that we're going to do, we're going to make sure that at the end, we are going to contribute in making sure that we reach that milestone of 30,000 artisans which should be produced by 2030. So it is our responsibility to make sure that we're going out there, we're opening our own companies like the other artisan was saying, and we work, we employ others. That's how we're going to develop our region. So to our event organizers, we are really thankful that indeed you managed to host this event and with success, because Vembe is geared for success actually. So I won't be long. I'm just going to show you how we're gonna go on from now on. So it means all the students who are here from the secondary level and also all the others, please remain seated. Only the ones who are Wotowela and the likes of those ones which I've mentioned at first. So it means now when I submarine this stage, they're going to follow me and I'll show you where we're going from now on. Thank you, Mr. Program Director.
Thank you very much. You are a very good leader. You have memorized all the numbers. Even a single cent, everything you have memorized. You are a very good leader. There is a surprise there outside which the principal is going to show us. Like I said, that she will be moving out and then she will be followed by our leaders. After that, we will follow suit. But in the meantime, I would like to read all the skills which we are having here, which most of them you are going to see at the tent there. Number one, we have the bricklaying, plumbing, carpentry, architects, and civil design. I saw something. I like the cameraman. Did you see something there? Did you see while they were talking, there was somebody who was drawing. Did you see? Boiler maker, design, motor mechanic, fitting and turning, mechatronics, hairdressing, electronic, electrician, hospitality, catering, clothing and production, beauty, massage, beauty and makeup, Fiesto, UNISA, chemical, bazaars and NFSAS, IT, business, and IT, nature, and robotics. So after this, all students, we have to go to that big tent. We are going to see a lot of things there. But let's remain standing here. Let's remain sitting. And then let's usher our leaders with the hand of applause while they are going out. Madam, can you lead them? Madam Tlekani? You can do better than that.
While they are leaving, all students who are here, we want to give you this advice. When you apply, our applications are opening in September. Do not use your mother or your father or your sister or your neighbor's cell phone to apply. It is giving us problems. So please take this message to everyone. When you apply for space in our college or anywhere else, do not use somebody else's number. Because when they when they receive the message that you are admitted, they will not tell you. So that's very much important. Cascade this message to your friends, to your relatives, to your neighbors, and to your enemies. Yes. Give it up for our leaders as they are leaving, please.
I hope hapa osalaba wambaro uniform pezi. Basongo mbara uniform kariba join. Mwana mwa ambaro chuni kikasare. Do you still want the DJ to play that song for you? Which one? Makadzi, but which one? Number one. Hey DJ, our trap mo. Number one. Okay, DJ. Marching orders now. Marching orders. Because we are so many here, isn't it? So let's try to have order. I would like this group, Banga Apateri, we will use this door. You can follow Bongani here. Habanga Apati, right. This group, Habanga Hapa, we can use this door. Zabudi, Tere, DJ, go ahead.
Cheza Frisbenza.
I'm not a friend of my enemy. I will never ever be friend with my enemies because they don't love me. I manage, I understand. I'm not a friend of my enemy. I will never ever be friend with my enemies because they don't love me. I manage, I understand. They will never ever fight for me. They will never ever cry for me. Chawunu saya, pavisa mano saya ko. They will never ever fight for me. They will never ever cry for me. Chawunu saya, pavisa mano saya ko. Then the number one, position you one, everything number one, money number one, blessings number one, something number.
Okay, arfane banangu. Arfa arimenya. Kari fale mnangu. Let's close the doors. Close the doors there. Close the door there. Can you please help me? Ashas, close all the doors. Right. No one is moving out, no one is coming in now. Atere, just give me only 5 minutes.
haya loko kufika vachinja mahungu. Hey, vakukuta vanhu vakuvona ukaila haya loko kufika vachinja mahungu. Watanga we nevanore vanohlengeletana ivitora we neri vakuheta vanhu vakuvona ukaila haya vanore vanohlengeletana ivitora we vakutshame xipungukane mpela mavo nevanore vanohlengeletana ivitora we vakutshame xipungukane mpela mavo vanore vanohlengeletana ustiva vanore vanohlengeletana ivitora wena impela vanhu vakuheta ripfumelo hi swivuluvula hei ni vona na vakulukumba mina vatincheve. Ambizotika Yesu wakuhlulela ambizova njani Yesu wakuhlulela ambizova njani Yesu wakuhlulela ambizova njani Yesu wakuhlulela ambiso baba ngopo Yesu wakuhlulela ambiso piga silo Yesu wakuhlulela ambiso piga silo Yesu wakuhlulela amen hallelujah amen Jose Kuna munhu lovabva kugangisa wena wani olo. Hey. Mina nakugangisa wena wani olo. Hey. Semali yako na anta kugangisa yona ke. Semali yako na anta kukombetela na.
swi veka kahle ka timinete leti endlaka tinharhu ku ya ka awara liya ya n'we ha mi tisela nongonoko wa ku hlawuleka kusuka etindhawini ta college ya Dept ekhampasini ya Makwarela la nga kona na un'wana wa vachudeni loyi a nga ta va a ri karhi a titivisa na ku va a hi tivisa hi dyondzo leyi a yi dyondzaka la college ri nhlikani na ku mamukela eka nongonoko eka GCFM.
Na khensa na khensa vito ra mina hi mina Chumelo Nyamandzemba ni suka ka Elemu ni dyondza a Makwarela campus leyi welaka Dept College.
I yini leswi swi nga va swi ku endla leswaku u langa ku va u dyondza a TVET?
N'wana na n'wana loko a kula i va a ri na norho wo va swilo swo karhi mara ka mina a ni kotangi ku humelela ku I did not get a chance to make my dream come true. My results were so low, so I had to weigh my options and find other things that will be able to align with my dreams.
I tini ti challenges leti u kumekaka u va u hlangana tona kumbe leti loko wa ha sungula u nga va u hlangana na tona?
Loko mo hlamusela futhi
the challenges, difficulties.
Oh, difficulties kuba ni tikuma ni la. Oh, as I've already said before, I did not pass well my grade 12, but I do have a certificate. So far I decided to enroll in this college, but a lot of things, as you can say, we have disadvantages in everything. We have advantages, but what I can say is that here, as I am enrolling in this course, electricians, I have come across to know that it needs manpower, skills, and focus, and you also have to comply with the law. And sometimes if you are distracted, you end up failing the project, failing the system, and end up doing things wrong.
In conclusion, ningari mini ka bane bodzula mahayani va peta zwanda va na swikili zwo fana na zwa yini?
Mi ta ni khomela ku vulavula hi Xivenda ku ni ta kota ku swi hlamusela kahle. Ndi tshi nga amba kha vhathu vhane vha vha vho dzula yani, ndi na vhathu vhanzhi vhane ndi kale ndi khou vha ṱuṱuwedza u ya kha dzi colleges, fhedzi vhunzhi havho vha sumbedza u dzi sedzela fhasi. Na musi ndi tshi vha ṱalutshedza kha zwine nda vha ndi tshi khou ita zwone uri ndi vha ndi khou ita dzi NCV, ndi vha ndi khou ita dzi level, vha dzi dzhia sa dzi course dzino itiwa nga vhathu vha songo phasa grade 12. Na musi ndi fana u ṱanziela uri nṋe grade 12 ndi nayo, ndi tou vhori a thi ngo swikelela muḽoro wanga, nahone maraga dzanga a dzi ngo tou u vha nga nḓila ye nda tshi nga kona u ya khamusi kha dzi universities. Mara zwine nda nga zwi amba ndi zwa uri ndi tshi khou vha ṱuṱuwedza u ita dzi NCV kana dzi level nga nḓila ine vha dzi vhidza ngayo, a si u ḓitambisela tshifhinga, a si u phasa, a si u vha na vhuṱalo. Vha ya kona u ya universities arali ndi tshi nga kona u zwi amba nga uralo, vho ḓi thoma fhano Makwarela. Ndi tshi khou amba zwa zwino hafhaḽani Thohoyandou hu na muṅwe munna ane a vha uri o tou ita gulei yawe, vha mu vhidza uri Gregory, u hone hafhaḽani. Hoyo munna o thoma u tou dzhena fhano, so vha songo vhona ungari u dzhena fhano ndi u tambisa tshifhinga kana a ndi u sa ḓivha, vha tshi khou vhona vhangana vhavho vha dzi universities. Fhano kha dzi level kana dzi NCV vha kona u thoma kha level 2 vha guma kha level 4 arali vha tshi khou takalela u ya phanḓa vha ya dovha vha ita dzi nated dzine vhathu vhanzhi vha vha vho takalela u dzi ita, vha ya vha ita u thoma kha N4 to N6. Vha pfa uri na zwezwo vha kha ḓi nyago ya phanḓa vha ya vha ita vha ya vha enrolla kha dzi universities.
Ro rivuwe khensile swinene nkarhi wun'we.
Khensile
khensile swinene yaloyi un'wana wa vachudeni va Dept College loko ha languta eka college leyi nga yin'wana leyi va ka yi ri karhi yi languta eka mintirho leyi fambelanaka na mavoko kumbe dyondzo leyi va ka yi tlhela yi va letela hi mintirho ya mavoko hi ku hambanahambana ka tidyondzo leti ti va ka ti ri kona. Ta yisa emahlweni na ku va hi languta eka van'wana va vaendli lava hi nga ta va hi ri karhi hi burisana na vona ku ya emahlweni endleka. Tama. Hi ta va hi ri karhi hi ya ku va hi ya nwa mati ku va mi tisela risimu ra MG Ntlemo loko a ku ndzi rhurhele ehostel.
na kumeta hi tshama swin'we mina hostele ni lo rhurhame ni famba mihlovo lowuya wo rhandza nyimpi mina mingemezulu a hi tshama swin'we mina hostele ni lo thuthame ni famba mihlovo lowuya wo rhandza kulwa volo ni ngangisa hi xidzobyana mina vokweni ivi ni suka mi ni rhurha mihlovo lowuya wo rhandza nyimpi phela na tala va ra nchumu lowu ri hava xibamu i nga dlawa na loko hi nga endlangi nchumu mina na kumeta hi tshama ro tlimbana hi tiwacheni a ta ni rhandza kanjhani ku tindleveni pandile mina na kumeta hi tshama na ro kava na hostele a ta ni rhandza kanjhani ku tindleveni pandile hambi ku ri gaceni a hi tshama swin'we mina Alexander ni lo thutha ni n'wi siya mihlovo lowuya wo rhandza kulu ni ngangisa hi xidzobyana mina vokweni ivi ni suka mi ni rhurha mihlovo lowuya wo rhandza kulu volo ni ngangisa hi xidzobyana mina vokweni ivi ni suka mi ni lan'wa hi mihlovo lowuya wo rhandza nyimpi mina na kumeka hi tshama ro holova hostele a ta ni rhandza kanjhani ku tindleveni pandile mina mingemezulu a hi tshama ro khomana hi tiwacheni a ta ni rhandza kanjhani ku tindleveni pandile ni ngangisa hi xidzobyana mina vokweni ivi ni suka mi ni rhurha mihlovo lowuya wo rhandza kulu volo ni ngangisa hi xidzobyana mina vokweni ivi ni suka mi ni lan'wa hi mihlovo lowuya wo rhandza nyimpi mina na kumeka hi tshama ro holova hostele a ta ni rhandza kanjhani ku tindleveni pandile
hambi no langutisa ni vavone mani wa mina wa nkoka hambi no langutisa ni vavone mani wa mina wa nkoka hambi no sheshe ni vavone mani wa mina wa nkoka hambi no sheshe ni vavone mani wa mina wa nkoka hambi no langutisa ni vavone mani wa mina wa nkoka hambi no sheshe ni vavone mani wa mina wa nkoka hambi no langutisa ni vavone mani wa mina wa nkoka hambi no sheshe ni vavone mani wa mina wa nkoka ani vuli ku tatana vana nkoka sweswi ni vulavula hi manana hambi no sheshe ni vavone mani wa mina wa nkoka ani vuli ku tatana vana nkoka sweswi ni vulavula hi manana hambi no sheshe ni vavone mani wa mina wa nkoka mana wa mina wa nkoka mani wa mina wa nkoka hambi no sheshe ni vavone mani wa mina wa nkoka mana wa mina wa nkoka mani wa mina wa nkoka hambi no sheshe ni vavone mani wa mina wa nkoka hambi ni halala ni vavone vaye kwini mani wa mina na hambi no sheshe ni vavone mani wa mina wa nkoka hambi ni halala ni vavone vaye kwini mani wa mina na hambi no sheshe ni vavone mani wa mina wa nkoka hambi ni langutisa ni vavone mani wa mina wa nkoka hambi no sheshe ni vavone mani wa mina wa nkoka
swi vekeka timinete leti endlaka 11 hi sukile eka awara liya ya n'we ha yisa emahlweni na ku va hi languta eka ntirho lowu nga kona lowu nga khomeriwa eVhembe TVET College ekhampasini ya Makwarela eka siku ra namuntlha na hi nga va na swivulavuri swa ku hambanahambana ku katsa na machudeni eka nkarhi wa sweswi hi ta va hi ri karhi hi burisana kahle na nkulukumba Thomas Khakhu wa Mesita lava nga ta va ri karhi va hi hlamusela hi xiheri loko hi languta eka organization ya vona ndi Masiyari na untanganedza kha Jisra FM
ndi Masiyari ya wudi muhashi na vhatshilisi ya Universal FM
ni nga dzi ṱalutshedza nga vhunzhi before ri tshi dzhena kha mafhungo a ḓo
ndolivhuwa nṋe nga dzina ndi pfi Thomas Thingangu Khakhu ndi bva kha Kumusanda zwa zwino ndo ḓa fhanoni ndo imela Merisita ine yo fhelela ipfi Manufacturing and Engineering Related Center nga vhuimo hanga ngeni ndi Senior Manager Marketing and Communications and Sponsorship
ri tshi sedza kha ndi la u thoma ndi tshi pfa nga upfi una Mesita i vha i tshi khou shuma nga mini
Merisita ndi iṅwe ya dzi sita dza 21 hapa South Africa ri na sita dza 21 zwine zwa amba zwa uri sekthara iṅwe na iṅwe ya ikonomi na sita yayo zwino Merisita yone yo imela sekthara ya manufacturing na engineering zwino ndi ngazwo na musi ro ḓa hafhanoni Vhembe TVET College ri khou kunguwedza heinoni buḓo ḽo no pfi Decade of Artisan
ri tshi vha ri tshi khou sedza how will you ensure that these kinds of events reach all learners especially in rural areas
zwine Merisita ita zwone ri na tshifhinga tshine ari vho zwi vhona muhashi hange fhasi ri na bisi inopfi Mesita Career Bus rine ri tshimbila province dzoṱhe na mavundu oṱhe a fhano South Africa na dzi region dzoṱhe ri tshi khou dzhena ri tshi khou pfumbudza matshudeni malugana na dzi career zwine nga Tshivenḓa ri amba uri ndi mabuḓo ane vha nga tovhela ane a vha within heinoni sekthara ya manufacturing na engineering zwine zwa amba zwa uri arali vhathu vha khou ri nyaga ri tshi swika zwikoloni zwavho vha ri ṅwalela vha ri vhudza riṋe ra swika ra pfumbudza matshudeni avho uri ndi dzifhio dzikhoro kana dzithero dzine vha nga dzi ita kana ndi afhio mabuḓo ane vha nga tovhela ane vha ḓo fhedzisela vha tshi khou vha dzi artisan.
Richie Sapanda, can you please provide the examples of similar projects you have had and their success rates?
Ri tshi tou amba a si kalekale kha ṅwaha wa mahoḽa zwe Merisita ra bva vhege yoṱhe ri fhano vunḓuni ḽa Limpopo kha vhupo ha Vhembe ro vha ri khou tshimbila na zwikolo zwiṱanu tsho thoma tsho vha Tshimpapuli ra ya na Gumani ra ya na tshiṅwe tshono Tshirenge Vuwani na ngei Madombija hezwo haya maḓuvha oṱhe maṱanu oṱhe ro vha ro ṋea tshikolo tshithihi ḓuvha ḽithihi ri tshi khou vha pfumbudza ngauri ndi dzifhio dzi career kana mabuḓo ane vha nga tovhela musi vha tshi tou thoma kha grade 9 swika kha grade 12 u itela uri musi vha tshi fhedza havha matshudeni hu songo swika hune vha ima vha tshi nga vha tsha ḓivha uri vha nga ya vha gudela zwifhio. Zwino riṋe vha Merisita ri vha ri khou thusavho na vhadededzi na vhadedekadzi havha vhane vha funza thero dza uri vha kone u pfumbudza vho matshudeni avho uri ndi dzifhio mabuḓo ane vha nga tovhela musi vha tshi fhedza murole wa vhufumi na vhuvhili.
Ni nga ri mini kha matshudeni ana zwikili ono dzula mahayani a sa ḓivhi uri a nga ita mini nga vhutshilo vhavho?
Nṋe ndi nga vha pfumbudza uri kha vha tshimbile vha ye kha dzi TVET college dza tsini u fana na fhano kha vhupo ha Vhembe arali vha nga tshimbile vha nga ḓa fhano Vhembe TVET college vha vha sumbedzisa uri nṋe ri na zwikili zwa zwithu zwo fhambanaho hava vhathu vha fhano Vhembe vha ḓo vha thusa uri vha kone u bveledza zwikili zwavho ngori a vha tou nidi uri vha tou ṱuwa fhedzi vha fhedzi maṱiriki kana vha kone u vha ya yunivesithi mara heinoni khoḽedzhi ya Vhembe ine ya TVET yo imela zwenezwo uri matshudeni na vhaswa vhoṱhe vhane vha vha na zwikili zwo fhambananaho zwine vha nga zwi ita nga zwanḓa zwavho na mihumbulo yavho kha vha ḓe vha kwamane na khoḽedzhi ya fhano TVET college ya fhano Vhembe vha ḓo vha thusa uri ndi zwifhio zwine vha nga zwi ita u kona u ḓibveledzisa na u bveledza na vhupo havho ha Vhembe.
In conclusion, what else that we have left out that you want the listeners to know?
Ndi nga amba fhedzi uri zwine ra nga amba ndi zwa uri riṋe vha Merisita vha nga ri kwama ngafhi ngori riṋe vha Merisita ri khou wanala hangeini head office ya vhoriṋe ya Gauteng mara na fhano kha vunḓu ḽa Limpopo ri na office ine ya vha Polokwane mara hezwo a zwi amba uri zwi a vha thivhela vha nga ri kwama kha vhudavhidzani ha vhunoni vhune ra vha vhudza uri social media havha vhaswa vha zwi ḓivha vha ye kha hashtag no pfi Merisita social vha nga vhusa mbuso iṅwe na iṅwe ine ya yelana na zwa career zwine zwa vha ri khou amba nga zwa manufacturing and engineering kana vha ye kha website ya vhoriṋe ine ya vha www.merisita.org.za ndi hone vha nga kona u wana mafhungo manzhi nge Merisita na dzi mbekanyamushumo dzine ra khou dzi ita ri tshi dzitela vhaswa na dzi zwikolo hezwinoni zwine ra zwi vhidza dzi technical high school mara na zwikolo zwenezwo zwine zwa vha zwikolo zwa nnyi na nnyi zwezwo ndi khou amba uri ro vha ro dalela tshikolo tsha Mphaphuli ṅwaha wo fhelaho na zwiṅwe zwikolo kha vha ri kwame vha ri humbele uri ri ḓe ri thusane na matshudeni avho uri vha kone u ḓivhavho uri ndi dzifhio mabuḓo ane vha nga tovhela musi vha tshi fhedza murole wa vhufumi na vhuvhili.
Ro livhuwa tshifhinga tshavho.
Ndo livhuwa nga maanḓa muhashi.
Inkomo valavo inkulukumba Thomas Khakhu kusuka eka nhlangano lowu wa Merisita hi van'wana lava nga xiave eka ntirho lowu nga kona wa ku letela machudeni college liya ya Vhembe TVET college ekhampasini ya Makwarela ta tlhela nakambe hi va hi ri na vuendli byin'wana lebyi nga kona laha hi nga kona.
They want
rekuvota ivotile ibuya amebone kaya rekuvota ivotile yo ibunyile kudaka mapurasi rekuvota ivotile ibunyile kudaka mapurasi rekuvota ivotile ibunyile kudaka mapurasi rekuvota ivotile ibunyile kudaka mapurasi ivotile kuti ishitano itakumachuseko kuvota ivotile ishitano itakumachuseko lokuputiyengena ishitano itakumachuseko kungena kavuti ishitano itakumachuseko chikeka iuvu ishitano itakumachuseko chikeka iuvu ishitano itakumachuseko hlawulo kuhere Ula here, but I mapuras, Santa Ulu, no. Amigo, muy cari, Santa Ulu, Amigo, Santa Ulu, Amigo, muy cari, Santa Ulu, Amigo, muy cari, Uri Levato, Babutana, Odisia, Usiela Minzo, Shiburi Sigatolo. Odisia, Usiela Minzo, Kuri Levato, Odisia, Usiela Minzo, Kuri Levato, Odisia, Usiela Minzo, Kuri Levato, Odisia, Usiela Minzo, it's on our one.
swa mina swi nyawule kokwana mani rhombe ku ta kombela mukateko hikuva swa mina swi nyawule kokwana mani rhombe ku ta kombela ka n'wina ka swa mina swi tsakise nakan'we swibyalana hi leswi swi fodana hi leswi mi dzahisana na van'wani kwaleyo swibyalana hi leswi swi fodana hi leswi mi dzahisana na van'wani kwaleyo mi nga rivali ku byela vakokwani khateni dzahani na van'wani kwaleyo mi nga rivali ku byela vakokwani vambani dzahani na van'wani kwaleyo mi nga rivali ku byela na kokwani cijiji dzahani na van'wani fikuloni mi nga rivali ku byela kokwani manavele dzahisanani na van'wani kwaleyo mi nga rivali ku siyela na kokwani machavi va nyikeni na vonavo kwaleyo xihon'wane ni hava na timbuti ni hava a ni to dlaya vakokwani hi tsakavo hambi rihlampfu ni ta koka mi gada vakokwani ku ya kaya hambi xindlwa ni ta aka ta mi akela mi vuya vakokwani hi ta tsaka loko munhu pfuna n'wina kokwani na tingoma ni ta rhamba n'we kokwani ku ta tsakiwa ku ta ciniwa swikwembu la mutini wa mina swi tsaka oho cayicayi maposi ku fa cayicayi mapose ku fa oho cayicayi mapose ku fa ni hanyile na ku fuma ni ta fuma la kaya ni hanya vakokwani mi ni vhakela na palo ni ta xava na nceti ni ta xava ni xava na swin'wani ni swi rhandzaka ni nga rivali ku byala xikanyani la kaya ni phahla vakokwani mi ta tsaka hi ta tshama hi kurhula hi boha na vuhlalu na timbhovu na
How to save money and live your best life. Zintle and Martin use InDrive and save on their rides, not Friday fun. InDrive. Ride at a fair price with the driver you trust.
Try new Vicks Vapor Rub Extra Strong with 2 times actives for your tough cough and cold symptoms.